Alright, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be attempting to name every single Fire Emblem character, all of them from every game. There's a series of quizzes up on Sporcle that let you go back to back to back to back with every game, attempting to name every character in every Fire Emblem, I should say playable character in every Fire Emblem game. So I'm starting here. I'm going to be timing myself, going for a PB, which, if I manage to actually name all of them, will definitely be a PB, because I have never done them all back to back to back to back before, nor have I timed it previously. I've done a couple of these practice rounds with games I expected to have more difficulty with, so that's New Mystery is a hard one just because it has so many characters and they have like one line of dialogue each. Let's see, New Mystery was really difficult. What else was difficult? Oh, I practiced Fates as well, because Fates has just so many characters and so many routes. And developed a couple different strategies that I think will help me get through these. For example, in Arcanea, it can be really hard to keep track of every single character, especially when you don't necessarily remember every map in order. So a character like in my first attempt, I forgot Roger. So I developed the strategy of thinking through classes. So I would think Draug, okay, Draug, Armor Knight, Dolph, Marcelin, Lorenz, Horus, Roger. Boom, get to Roger that way. So I played a couple of these to develop some strategies. Awakening and Fates, I'm going to like try to name the child units immediately after their parents, so you don't have to go back through and lose time figuring all of those out again. But like I said, I have not gone through all of these back to back to back before, and if I manage to succeed in every single one of these quizzes, then I will have a PB in this thing that definitely there's no actual competition for, at least that I'm aware of. If there is a formal competition speedrunning this, I am not familiar with it, but I want to try to PB and see if I can name them all. So without further ado, I'm going to click play quiz and we're going to get started. Make sure, there we go. All right, let's see. We got Marth, Sita, Gordon, Jagan. Trying to think of early guys. Draug, Reese. Nope, Riss. Let's see. Who else joins? Oh, Kane and Abel, of course. I'm going to knock out the characters that are in normal mode. Norn and Paralogs. Frey, there's 7 of them if I remember correctly. Nagi's 3. Mir's 4. Horus is 5. Etzel is 6. Athena 7. I think that's all of them. Okay, keeping going on. We've got Riss. We go on to Ogma Crew. So you get Castor in Chapter 2. You get Daros with Board, Cord, and Barst. I'm going to lose a lot of time to typing in this. Let's see, going on from that, we get to Julian, Lena, Mathis while I'm thinking about him. Julian, Lena, Navarre joins there, and Merrick at some point. Yeah, there he is. Okay, we can do the Wolf Guard. So Harden, Violend, Roche, Wolf, Sedgar. Let's not forget Wendell, and I'm thinking of Elise, so we're going to put Elise and Gato. And now I'm thinking Manakete, so Bantu, Tiki, Zane. Okay. Going on, Rickard is in there? Yes, okay, Rickard. Then let's do... Okay, I'm remembering this crew. Tomas, Dolph, Marcelin, Boa, Medea. Good. Let's do the White Wings. Pala, Katria, Est. Maria's with them. Then I'm thinking of Astrum, George, Samson, and Aran come to mind. Let's see, who else is late game? Oh, that's Lorenz, and I mentioned Roger earlier. Let's go ahead and grab Roger. Roger joins next to Rad and Caesar. There we go, okay. Who joins with Minerva? Oh, that's Lind, that's Jake, and that's Beck. Nope, Beck. That moves us on to... Let's hit SOV. Alright, Celica, Bowie, May. I need to hit my split. Jenny, Saber, Atlas, I guess. Pala, Katria, and Est again. Let's hit Jesse, Dean, Sonia, Noma? Noma? There we go. Conrad? Spelling is going to be difficult. I also practiced Yggdrasil for spelling purposes. Let's see, Jenny Saber, who joins early. Oh, that's Valbar Squad. Faber, Kamui, and Leon. Alright, Alm crew, we get Lucas, Gray, Faye, Cliff, Clive, Claire, Silk. Who did I miss? Tobin. Let's see, Matilda's Deliverance, Python's Deliverance, Forsyth. Then you get Luthier and Delphia. Echoes is a pretty easy one. Zeke, Tatiana, Myson, and then DLC is Yuzu, Emma, Randall. Come on, Randall and Shade. Boom, that's Echoes. Moving on to new mystery. This is a rough one. Alright. Starting again with, not that, Marth, Ryan, Gordon. Let's just hit archers. Norn. Grab Frey while he's there. Norn. George. Is that all the archers? Let's just hit Beck and Jake. Well, I'm thinking of them. Okay, Jagan is Aaron, but not Jagan. Let's see, we get Abel, Kane, Medea, Mathis, I'm just hitting Cavs, Belf, Ryden, and who's the other one? Roberto? Yep, okay. But I didn't hit Luke, Roderick, Cecil, let's grab Chris. Who's the other? I did Mathis already. Oh, Sirius. Sirius is a Cav. I'm gonna go ahead and hit those additional characters, so let's hit Nagi, Emir, Athena, Horus, Etzel, Norn, Frey, is that all of them? Norn, Frey, Horus, Etzel, Athena, Nagi, Emir, yeah, that's all of them, okay. Let's go on to, I'm just thinking about Tiki, Zane, and Bantu, let's hit them. Let's get the endgame priestesses with Lena, Nina, Elise, and Maria, which makes me think Minerva, Pala, Katria, Est again, and then Sita's the other flyer. Oh, and Michaelis, let's not forget him. Okay, Armor Knights, Draug, no Lorens in this game, rip. Let's see, Roger, Dolph, Marcellin. Is that all of them? No, there's Shino. And let's grab Samson. Yes, okay. And Astrum and George while they're on the mind. George. Did I already do? Oh, I already did George. Early game, Marisha. Oh, that's Malice. Well, let's grab dice with her. Marisha. Riz. Who else? Katarina and Lind. Who else is magical? Oh, Ubello. No, Leah and Ubello. There we go. And Ogma joins with them. Let's grab Axe Bros. Barst. I did Barst. Board. Cord. Deros. Who else? Warren joins early with Castor. Who did I skip? Oh, Julian is there. And then let's get Rickard, the other thief. Okay, next. Who joins with Frey and Norn? Samuel. And then you get Navarre right after, and Fina. Ooh, I'm missing a bunch of characters there. Who joins there? Wendell? Yeah, okay, Wendell. And that makes me think of Frost for some reason. Let's get Tomas in here. I forgot an Archer earlier. I did Medea, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Late game. Ooh, who am I missing? Alright. So we get Merrick and Arlen. Those are those two. Who joins with Wendell and before Navarre? Oh, that's Rad and Caesar. That's who it is. Okay. Almost there. We got Katarina. Who's late game? Who joins super late? Oh, this is a lot of time lost. Samson, Sheena, Frost. And then before Medea, you get Medea at the very end. Who am I forgetting here? And just go by class, I guess. Oh, that's the Wolf Guard. That's Violend, Roche, Wolf, and Sedgar. Yes, okay. New mystery done. Hit FE4. Alright. Gen 1 first. Let's do Sigurd, Deirdre, Finn, Quan, Ethlyn, Alec, Noish. Who else is early on? We get Alex, and Azel, and let's not forget Strong and Tough. Then chapter 2, we get, or chapter 1, I guess, we get Arya, Aiden, or Ira, Do. Who's that? Oh, that's Madeir. Okay. And then Holland will be our benchmark for Chapter 2 if we hit them all. No, we didn't. Oh, that's Jamka. Okay. Okay, Chapter 2, we get Lachesis, Beowulf. We get... Aranis is here. Lewin is here. Sylvia is here. And then the last squad is Chapter 3 squad, right? Brigid, Tailtew, and Claude. No E, okay. Alright, Gen 2, we get Seliph. I'm going to try to hit the non-Holy Blood kids, or the non-kids first. So Seliph, let's do Hannibal. Let's do Altena as a kid, but she's not a pairing. Ares and Oife? Is that... Oh no, and then Johan and Yohalda. Alright, let's start with pairings. Larcy and Radney. Okay, we get Ulster and Dalvin? Dalvin, yeah, okay. Darmud and his substitute is Tristan. Then we get Lester and Dimna. Yes, okay. Who did I miss? Lana and Mana. Okay. Is that Chapter 1? No, there's still a few more. Oh, there's Arthur and Amid. There's Julia, let's not forget her. And then Fee and Femina. No, Femina. There we go. Okay. Still in Chapter 1. No, that's Leif. And then we get Nana and Jean. Who else joins there? Sylvia joins with Ares. Sylvia. Oh, not Sylvia. Lean, sorry, and Layla. Who joins before that? We'll come back. Fabale and Asalo? Yeah? Okay, there he is. Oh, it's Patty and Daisy and Shannon, rather. Okay, back to up. Sed and Hawk. Missing two more. Oh, it's Core, Prey, and Charlo. Who is that last one? Oh, that is Tinny. Yeah, Tinny, and what is her sub's name? Linda. Yes, next. Alright, hitting Thracia. Alright, prologue. We get Leaf, we get Avel, we get Dagdar. Let's do Marty. Let's see. Halvin. Brain's getting tired. Orson. This is what happens when you do them back to back. Finn. Who else is Chapter 1? Did I do Tanya? I didn't do Tanya. And then Ronan's Chapter 2. Okay. Let's see. Lithis. Who joins? Oh, Safi. Lithis, Safi. I'm just doing Galzes. Sometimes Galzes and Marita just come to mind, you know. And who else is in game? Not Sed. Yeah, Sed, Sias, Conomore, Amalda, Xavier. I'm just hitting in-game stuff for no reason. Oh, that's Diarmund. Diarmund. Okay. Back. Let's back up. Let's go back. Who joins in Munster? Asbel joins. Hicks joins at the end. Don't know why I thought of Hicks. Karen. Machua? There we go. Spelled it right. Shiva joins in Munster. Why is you leaving Munster? Who else? Brighton. Laura. Which makes me think of Pern, Trude, and Tina. Who else is that? Fergus? Dawson? Who else joins after Asbel? Oh, it's Nana. Okay. Post Munster, you get Callian. You get the Scrub Squad. Robert, not Roberto. Robert. Kane. Alva. Selfina, whose husband is Glade. Let's not forget him. Then we get Olwen. Alfred. Okay, not Alfred. Fred. There we go. And then that makes me think of Ilios. Let's just do route split. Let's knock out route split. So that is Miranda, Shanam. That is Misha, Sloof. Who else joins in both? Oh, Sarah joins in both. There we go. I think that's all for route split. Who joins after Marita before Pern? I'll come back. After Glade is the defend map. So that's where you protect Linone. Dean Etta Homer joins there. Who joins after Lenone? Oh, that's Salem up there. All right, who's this? Tina Glade, Dean, Homer, Lenone. Who joins pre-route split? Oh, it's Ralph. There we go. Okay. Next, Binding Blade. This should be easier. This should be easy. We get Roy, Bors, Barth, Wendy, Walt, Marcus, freaking Lance and Alan. Yep. Okay, more chapter 2, I think. Merlinus, Ellen, not Ogma. I almost typed Ogma. Deke. What's his name? Wade and Lot. Shauna. Let's hit Thea, Juno, which makes me think of Dayan, Sin, and Sue. And Sue makes me think of Dorothy and Saul. I keep going all over the place on this. Let's see. Okay, after Shauna, going to Orphanage. So that's Lou, Chad. Makes me think of Ray as well. Okay, and Ray makes me think of Kath. Alright, let's keep going. Lou, Chad. Who is next in between? Oh, that's Rutger and Clarine. That makes me think of Klein. Let's just do route split. Laram, Elfin, Echidna, Bartre, Gonzalez, and Geese. I think that's route split, yeah, because then it ends with Ray. Who joins with Shin? Or before Shin? Marissa. No, not Marissa. That's Sacred Stones. Fear. Explainer. Corel. And Yoder. Let's just clean up endgame. Nime. Okay, who joins after Sue? Who is that? That's chapter 7. That's a Zealot. That's Trek. There we go. Noah. It's Astolfo and Lilina, and we forgot OJ in the Scrub Squad. Okay, Kath. Oh, that's a humongous gap between Kath and Nime. Oh, I don't know why I thought of Igreen, but Igreen and Garrett and Percival join around each other. Milady can join if you get Percival early in that chapter. That's 14, so Sophia and Cecilia. Then we get Douglas. Oh, is this all 16? Douglas, Zeiss, Faye, and Hugh. Pop, easy. Alright. Blazing Sword. Let's go. Let's start with Hector, Elliewood, and Lynn. Sarah and Matthew, you get early. You also get Alswin early. You get Marcus early. You get Rebecca, Bartre, Dorcas. Who else is up there? In between Marcus and Rebecca? It's not Merlinus, but you get Merlinus and Guy soon. Who is that? Who else joins? Oh, that's Lowen. Sorry, dude. That reminds me of Sane and Kent. Let's just get the Lindis Legion while we're here. Florina and Will. Makes me think of, not Thea, Fiora and Farina. Let's finish up with Athos. Okay. Who joins after Merlinus? I think that's Urk. Yeah, Urk, Priscilla? Which makes me think of Raven, Lucius, and then you get Canos right after that. I don't know why Canos made me think of Battle Before Dawn, but let's do Nino, Jafar, Hint, Luis, Hawkeye, Wallace. I'm just thinking pre-promote Skeets. Vida, Renault, no, not Astolfo. Legalt. Who else is on Dread Isle? Dart. Dart is... Who joins after Legalt? Do you get Ninian? I guess put in Nils. Who are those three between Ninian and Hawkeye? And the two between... Oh, that is Corel, Carla, and Harkin there. Who's it? Ninian, Hawkeye. Who do you get? Is anyone? There's no one in the Fog of War town chapter. What's after that? Oh, it's Isadora, Wrath, and Heath. Boom. Sacred Stones. Let's go. All right, this one needs to be fast. Erica, Ephraim. Let's just knock out Ford and Kyle while we're here. Gilliam, Erica Squad, Seth, Erica Squad. Colm and Amy? I don't know why they came to mind, but sure. Franz, Arthur, and Loot. Let's just do the rest of Ephraim Squad. Dusel, Noel, Syrene's at the end. You also get Myrrh at the end. Who joins early on? Oh, that's Vanessa. Let's get Tana too. That's Mulder, Natasha, Joshua, Ross, Garcia, and Ross made me think of trainees, so Amelia, Ewan, let's hit pre-promotes, Innies, Saleh, let's hit Tethys, Garrick is basically a pre-promote. Okay, who else is late game? Who else is late game? Sacred Stones. Oh, there's Lara Shell, Dazla, and Rinnock. I got Deuce, I got Rinnock. Who joins between you and... Oh, that's Cormag. Gosh. And after Tethys, before Lara Shell, that's the Crimson Flash. That's Marissa? Marissa. Did I say Marissa already? No. Marissa. There we go. Path of Radiance. Alright. Hitelius. These are a lot bigger. Let's start with Grail Mercs. So just Ike, Mist, Rolf, Guthrie, Shinon, Mia, Soren, Ileana, Boyd, Titania, Oscar, and Riz. I think that's Grail Mercs. Yeah, because then we have Leth, Mordecai, and Marcia's right there. Okay, Marcia made me think of Tanith and Valencia for triangle attack. Let's just take endgame, Gifka, Tibarn, Naysala. Who else is endgame? Geoffrey is. This is Lucia and Bastian. Who else is endgame? Not Stefan, but I thought of him. Oh, it's Nasir and Inna's right there. I don't know why I'm thinking of Volk, Soth, Brahm, Nephany. Guess we're doing Blood Runs Red. Oh, that's Kieran. Danvet, I guess? No, Dev Dan. Sorry, Dev Dan. Jill and Har. Let's just hit Laguz. Renolf. Janoff. Olkey. Is that already all the Laguz with Raisin? I think so. Okay, we'll come back to endgame. Let's go back to Brahm. Between Brahm and Soth? Who joins? Oh, we got Tormod's crew. Aram. You get Makalov and Astrid. I don't know who I'm missing under Brahm. Oh, that's Zhark. He joins in Blood Runs Red. Okay. Late game. Olkey, Janoff. Who do you get next? You get Shinon again there. In that area. Ooh, I'm blanking. I'm completely blanking here. This isn't good. Alright, you help Sanaki out. You get through Serenus Forest, you get Raisin, you get Janoff and Olkey on the bridge. You get Har and Renolf on the bridge. This is pre-bridge. Oh, that's Taronio. Ooh, okay. Oh, and that's Khalil and Largo. Boom. Got him. Okay, Radiant Dawn. Let's type all those guys again except for Largo, but let's go and put in Khalil. Okay, let's start with Dawn Brigade. Micaiah, Leonardo, Nolan, let's see. Laura's Dawn Brigade, Aran's Dawn Brigade, Meg is, Fiona is. I'm just going to put in Black Knight as my end of Dawn Brigade mark. Let's do Valug, Nyla, Raphael. Just put in the other Herons. Leanne, Rayson. Okay, Edward. We need Soth. Ileana joins here. Tormod Squad. Muarim and Vika's with them this time. Makes me think of Neolucci. Don't know why. Let's just do... No, focus. Alright. Valug. Oh, that's Jill, Zhark, and Toronio. That brings us to part 2, I think, with Valencia. Yes, okay. Marcia, Tanith, Sigrun are our Pegasi. Leth and Mordecai join here. Let's just hit a bunch of Laguz. Renolf. Who else? Kaiza, Liar, Gifka. Other Lagoos. Come on, come on. Tibarn, Nysala, Kanigas. Kanigas? 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 There we go, okay. Skramir. What else did I forget? Lagoos was Janoth and Volky, I guess. I don't know why I just thought Peleus, but I'm gonna forget him, so Peleus. Okay, let's focus back up on part 2. You get Haran part 2. You get, let's put an Ike so we see part 3 start. Alright, so let's do Joffrey, Lucia. I know he's later, but let's put in Bastion and Volk while I'm thinking about him. Who else joins in part 2? Makalov, Tevdan Danved. Astrid, Kieran, and I'm missing some part 2 guys. Oh, that's Braum, that's the Bumpkin chapter. Heather, there we go. Alright, that's part 2. Part 3, Grail Mercs. Alright, Boyd, Rolf, Mist, Shinon, Soren, Mia, Riss, Titania, Oscar, I missed one. Ike, Titania, Soren, Mist, Rolf, Boyd, Oscar. I didn't put in Gatry. Alright. Are we all the way to part 4? I think we are in part 4, so let's put in Sanaki. Let's put in Rinning, and Kurth, and Inna, and Nasir, Tower Guys, Gareth, and Setharan. Alright, who am I missing? Oh, is that the desert? That's Stefan. Yeah. Who else joins in part 4? It's Oliver, isn't it? Yep. Alright, we're almost done. Awakening. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, alright. Crom, Robin. Let's put in kids as we go. Lucina and Morgan. Alright, Lissa and Owain. Frederick. Donald. I'm just putting in paralogs. Tiki and Anna. Okay. Frederick. Follow to Sully and Shell. Stahl, Virion, Muriel, and her kid Laurent. Who else? Kellum, Sumia, and Cynthia. Who did I miss? That's the Vake. That's Teach. We missed I didn't miss her, but Cordelia, Severa, Gaius. Gaius? There we go. Libra. Let's see, Kellum. Who else joins after Kellum? I know you get Pawn / Yarn. And then Rickon and Maribel and Brady. Who did I miss between Kellum and Rickon? That is Lon Ku. That's who that is. Okay, Cordelia. We get Tharja and Noir in the desert. Who you get else in the desert? You get Noe and Na and Gregor. I just thought of Seri, Basilio, and Flavia. Who do you get at the end of the first gen? You get Henry, you get Shershi with Batman. And there's one more woman. I'm gonna do in-game first, or spell pass first. Emerin, Priam, Yenfei, Gangrel, Wolhart, and Aversa. Alright, who's this last woman I'm missing? Between Tharja and Shershi? It's Olivia. It's Olivia and Inigo. Boom. Alright, so close to done. So close. Let's do fates. Alright, Corin, Gunter, Felicia, Jacob. I said I'd do kids with them, so let's go ahead and put in Shigure, Kana, and Dwyer, Silas, Sophie. Who else is all routes? Shura is, Fuga's Rev. Who else is all routes? Oh, that's Kaze, who you get Midori with. Good. Alright, Birthright. I'm gonna go by Royals and Retainers, because I think that's easiest. Sakura. Her retainers are Hana and Tsubaki, who also gives you Keldori. We get Takumi, who comes with Karagi, and his retainers are Oboro and Hinata / Hisame. Ooh. it is thunderstorming outside. Okay, let's see who else we got. Ryoma with his well, let's put in Shiro, and his retainers are Kagero and Saizo, who gives you a Sugi. And then we've got Hinoka and her retainers. I'm just gonna put in Yukimura while I'm thinking of him. Her retainers are Setsuna and Azama, and that gives you Mitama. Alright, missing a few. I know Rinka joins first. Who else? Who else does not have retainers? Scarlet. Izana. Who else are we missing? We didn't do the furries. Let's do Kaden, Keaton, Selkie, and Veloria. Okay. Who else in Birthright? Reina's a pre-promote, and then it is Orochi, Hayato, and Rajat. I think that's all of Birthright done. Let's hit Conquest. Alright, same strat. We get Leo, Forest, and his retainers are Niles, who gives you Nina, and Odin, who gives you Ophelia. Hit Camilla with her retainers, Selena and Baruka. Who else? Okay, this is easy. Elise, Effie, Arthur, Percy, and then one more royal. Who did I skip? I skipped Xander. Siegbert, Perry, Laszlo, and his child, Soleil. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Nyx's early game. I'm missing one more parent. I'm missing one more. Oh, that is Flora at the bottom. Almost forgot her. And then two more in the middle after Perry before Leo. Who is that? One of them's a dad. Oh, it is Charlotte, Benny, and Ignatius, which, boom, split to 3 houses. Alright, 3 houses. This should be easy. This one does include 3 hopes, so I'm just going to knock them out early. Monica, Rodrigue, Holst, Shez, and Geralt. Alright, let's hit church first. Byleth, Hanneman, Manuela, Sedith and Flane. Who else? Aloe and Gilbert, the old men. Thunder, Catherine, Shamir, and then Cyril. DLC is also easy. It's Yuri, Anna, Balthus, Happy, and Constance. Black Eagles. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I actually have a really hard time with 3 houses sometimes because you get everybody at once. Edelgard, Hubert, Petra, Linhart, Dorothea, Caspar. Missing 2 Black Eagles. Come on. Bernadetta's one of them. Bernadetta and Ferdinand. Boom. Okay. Lions. Dimitri, Sylvain. These are easier because a lot of them are really important. At least in my head. Ingrid, Dedu, and Felix. And then the less important ones. It's a rude way of saying it, but it's Mercedes, Annette, and Ash. I don't think anyone disagrees that Ash is unimportant. Leonie, Lysithia. Come on, spelling. Lysithia, Claude. Almost there. Hilda, Lorenz. Oh, I'm missing a couple. Ignatz, Raphael. Nope. Raphael. And Mary Ann. I think that's it. Alright. Last game. Last game. Start with Alir. Alright. Let's go. Alir's retainers are Clan, Fram, and Vander. Then we hit Alfred, and his retainers are Etier and Boucheron. No, not Couch Sharon. Boucheron. Let's see, and then Celine and her retainers, Louis and Chloe. Are we already at Brodia? Alchrist, Lapis, Citrine, Diamant, Amber. Yeah, Amber. And who's his other one? Jade, which makes me think of Saphir and Linden. Who did I miss between Louis and Alchrist? I'll come back. I'll come back. Let's just do Ivy, Kagetsu, and Zelkov. And then her sister, Hortensia, Hortensia? There we go. Gold Mary and Rosado. Who's between Hortensia and Rosado? It's gonna be Seedall. That's who it is. Alright, then let's do Sand Country, whose name I forget. Tamara. I don't know why I thought of Bune, but Fogado. And his other one is Party Priest, Pandraeo. Okay, then Tamara and hers are Marin and Panette. Okay, then end game we get Vale, Mavier, and then Anna and Jean. Jean? There we go. Who is in the middle? Knockout DLC. Nell, Rafal. Madeline, Gregory, and Celestia, and I just remembered it's Yunaka. I almost forgot Yunaka. Alright, Knockout Emblems. Let's do DLC first with Tiki. Edelgard, I think counts for all of them. Yeah, okay. Tiki. Tiki. Hector, that's who it is. Camilla. Soren. Veronica, and I'm missing the last one. Who is that? It's Crom and Robin. Alright, let's speed through these in order. Marth, Celica, Sigurd, Leaf, Roy, Lynn, Erica, nope, Erica, yep. Alright, Ike, Micaiah, ooh boy, I broke order. Byleth, Corin, Robin, no, not Robin, Lucina. And that's time. 34 minutes and 32 seconds. I successfully named every character in the Fire Emblem series. That felt like a pretty good time, all things considered. I'm trying to remember where I got hung up. Path of Radiance got me a little bit at the end. I remember Toronio, Kalila, and Largo stopped me. Radiant Dawn is just so overwhelming, and I feel like my head's going 8 different directions all at once, but it looks like it only took me about 3.5 minutes to get through Radiant Dawn, so that's not too terrible. Look at these splits. It took me a little over 2 minutes for Shadow Dragon. SOV should not have taken even a full minute, I think. I think that's probably the easiest one on here. New Mystery took me a long time. I can't remember if I got overly stuck thinking through New Mystery. But all things considered, I think 34-32 is a pretty good time to name every single playable Fire Emblem character. I may come back and do this again if I feel the need to improve this time, because I think sub 30 is absolutely possible if I'm looking at these times. Sub 30 is doable. I need to stop messing up spelling a few times. Kanigas, I almost started panicking because I didn't know if I was going to figure out how to spell Kanigas correctly or not. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with that time.